these books. They're called Read to Your Bunny, that they get the parents to read to children. And these books, 400 of these, would cost about $2,000. So that means 17 Miracle Makers over the next hour. At $10 a month, 888-746-9890 will do it. Now, the hospital spends a lot of money on medicine, on equipment, so they don't have the extra money to buy these books. That's why it's really important that you do it. And by giving us a call at 888-746-9890, it'll take 17 Miracle Makers to get 400 of these books so that every mom can read to their children. Now, before we tell you Kelly's story, before Kelly tells you her story, Kelly, tell us about the books. Now, you're very familiar with this book, but what difference did it make to your children?
Oh, I think the books that they gave us in the NICU established my children loving to read, loving books. I would say that's probably their favorite thing. Even before toys, as they'd pick up a book, I read to them in the NICU every day, and it was because the nurses gave us that book, Read to Your Bunny, that you felt comfortable actually sitting there reading to a baby laying in an isolette. Because just the sound of your voice and you being there reading to them, really does make a difference. And it's just such a wonderful thing, and I think it definitely instilled, the value of reading on my children.
Just as powerful as the medicine, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yes. Just them hearing your voice, and, then everybody that would come to see them would pick up a book and read to them. Our family and friends that would come to visit them, and I just think it was just an amazing, medicine.
Matthew, Michael, and Morgan are 19 months old, but when they were only 29 weeks old, what happened?
I went into the doctor's office at 29 weeks, and he decided he was going to deliver me that day. So, they were 11 weeks early, and they had a long stay in the NICU, a little over 2 months. They were all, very sick. The first couple days, you're not sure how they're going to be and if they're going to make it. And, because of the wonderful doctors and nurses and respiratory therapists at Akron Children's, I have 3 beautiful 19-month-olds that are thriving and healthy and happy, and you couldn't ask for anything more than that.
Now, we talk about this after it happens, and of course we're very thankful with the outcome, but how terrifying that must have been for a mother at that time.
It was awful. I did not want to have them at 29 weeks. I said, they're not ready, but it was for their health and my health that they were delivered then. And, fortunately that we have this hospital in the Mahoning Valley, it basically saved their lives having so close to home, and then me being able to be so close to home and, come and stay and visit them every day and be here at the hospital with them. It's just wonderful.
It's a power hour. You can help us reach our goal. We need 17 people. We have 0 right now. Call us at 888-746-9890, and you can make it happen with Mix 98. Thank you.
Thank you,
Very good
Steve.
job.